On this episode of Hot Rod Garage, we're cleaning up the trash.
Welcome back to Hot Rod Garage. I'm Lucky Costa, and today, as always, we have my good friend, Alex Taylor.
Sup? How are you?
Good friends for a few episodes now.
I mean, we're not enemies
Just
yet,
saying.
so we're doing good.
All right. So the plan for this week is to dig into the trash. We are dumpster diving with the Grand Trashional, trying to find some power. I know it's in there. I personally have never seen it. Yeah. Are you familiar with this thing?
I did do some homework. I saw on the first episode, you guys dove into the You guys started with interior, rust repair, and all that. Went to the track and did 1483 at 96.86 mile an hour. And then episode 2 and 3, which you weren't here for, Tony and Jimmy swapped to an 87 motor, intercooled, bigger turbo, Holley controls, gear star transmission, but still only made 255 wheel horsepower at 16.5 pounds boost.
Is that good?
And no, it leaves so much room for improvement.
Perfect, because we're here to do that.
I mean, the good thing is we can only go up from here.
I don't think anybody checked the specs on the cam. The cam just came in the motor.
It does need some digging, but some diagnostics. And then new heads and cam.
Heads and cam are a nice combination.
You like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Running diagnostics on something this old is not what you're thinking. We're not plugging in, we're not reading anything, we're not playing video games. We put a dial indicator on the rockers, crank the motor over slow,
right.
Be able to see if there's any flat cam lobes, maybe see where the overlap is, take the timing cover off the front, check the timing in the front. We have to do all that before we can put all that goodness on here.
And so with all that goodness and all that diagnostic, we're going to make power this time, right?
That's exactly right.
That's the plan.
I'm turning wrenches, you're making power.
I like that. I'm not mad about that.
All right. Are we good?
I think we're good here.
Before we get into all that, I'd like to introduce you to one more drama. And we're here.
Right here with this.
Some kind of sorcery.
I know, right?
You know what this is, by the way?
Refresh me.
How old are you?
It's before my time.
So this is a 1992 Turbo V6 Typhoon. This thing was almost 300 horsepower in 1992. This is all-wheel drive for the road. When the Typhoon comes to town, everything gets wrecked. No, that's a hurricane.
No, you're definitely wrong.
That's a hurricane.
You tried.
What year were you born?
97.
Before you were born, something I thought I'd never say. Before you were born, 300 horsepower was a lot. With room for the kids and groceries in the back.
Yes.
Does not get better than this.
I actually am excited about it.
Oh, none of that really applies to this car. This thing is, I don't know where they got this thing.
Okay, so you're telling me we're gonna go for double punishment today.
Yes, double punishment. We have a broken Grand National, which was the stuff back in the day.
Stuff.
And we have a Typhoon.
It really fits well with this Grand National over here.
And you still need a driver for when you're in town, right?
If we can make it cool, then deal. But until then, let's get to work.
Job security.
Sweet.
Check engine light. What do you think that could be? It says check gauges, check brakes, and check engine.
Why don't you check the engine?
Stand clear.
That's a knock.
Okay, so it did start.
Yeah.
You heard it run?
It did run.
Unfortunately, the knock is real.
It is real. I did hear it, but it didn't sound like too detrimental yet.
Yeah, the lifter sounded okay. We know the ignition system works, so
Yeah.
it's just starving for fuel. Ready to tear it down?
I say let's get started.
Try to lean towards you. Slide her back. Keep going. We did it. We were getting ready to snatch the motor out. I've done this on a couple other projects. The body only comes in contact with the frame at the body mounts, front core support, brake lines, which is at the front and rear brake line. It makes perfect sense that we spend a couple hours just taking the body off.
Sounds complicated.
But it's not.
It's
really
not.
not.
It's simple.
Dirty hand contest.
Stop. I just washed them.
High five.
I can't. I can't. I just washed them.
She did just wash her hands. She was filthy a minute ago. Somebody's been in here. Every little corner. It's you. Warning. Breaking seal will void vehicle warranty. Oh, no. Let me just break the seal. Are you vertically challenged?
I I'm vertically challenged.
Can you reach that?
I'll hold that and you can look at it. I can't reach that.
I'm sorry, my bad. Take her away. I don't know what this guy drove through, but it tastes terrible. There you go.
Thanks.
Remember to smile and have your mouth open when you're doing that?
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, this was the easy way.
Super duper easy.
Steering's unhooked.
I think everything's
Brake
actually
lines
ready.
are away.
Yeah.
Nothing in the back. All right, so going up. Watch your nails.
Hang on, hang on.
You need a boost.
No. Keep going. Oh, hold. Okay.
That's it for this episode of Monster Truck Garage.
Hey, there's a hair tie. You need it?
I was gonna get my hair did. Bring her down. Bring her up. Hold, please. Whoa. Hold it. Oh, that's a mess.
6 hours later.
So that wasn't so hard, was it?
Yeah, super easy.
So you want to throw this on the engine stand?
Engine stand, get it pulled apart, ready to go to machine shop, get it down to a long block. That way they can do their stuff over there, and then you've got quite the project ahead of you,
Right.
too.
Now, you're going to do something new I've not heard of. What's it called?
Bag and tag.
See, that's boost management I learned, and bag and tag. I don't get it.
You know, at least we have one of the two.
Okay, I'll be over here hacking and thrashing. So,
Okay, I'm going to bag and tag, you hack and thrash.
okay. So while Alex is working on that cream puff in the other stall, I want to try and find out exactly why this thing isn't making the horsepower it should be making. It could be a million things. I'm thinking someone was doing some magic with the cam timing. When we get the front of the motor off, the accessory drive, the water pump, we will get access to the front of the cam. Snatch the intake off, take the valve covers, coils, all that stuff has got to come off, and we'll get a look inside there. Cover me, I'm going in. Yeah. So Alex Taylor,
Yes, Lucky Costa.
see a nice pile of parts over there. How's your bag and tagging thing
Well, I've
working
not
out?
got to the bag and tag. I've got to the pile and organize, and then we'll get to the bag and tag.
Can I see your hands, please?
Look at that.
Very impressed.
Thank you.
All right.
How's it going over there?
Yeah, pretty good. Getting ready to have another beverage right now. Okay, talk to you later.
Bye.
So I have all the bolts, hardware, the harmonic balancer, the lower pulley, the accessory drive, everything is removed. There's a water pump that bolts to a timing cover, which is also a water pump housing. And then the oil pump is attached to it, so there's a little bit of Mopar in there too. I'm going to take it all out in one shot, or I'm going to fail fabulously.
All right, the bag and tag method does exist. I got bags and I got a pin so I can tag. So I'm just gonna go through and put things in bags. Once you see the process, it's gonna make sense.
You still bagging and tagging over there?
Still bagging and tagging.
Me too. You could get everything in one bag. I don't know why you're wasting all those bags. This is California. Save a bag. So I took out the number one spark plug, cranked it around until I felt compression on my finger. It comes up twice. Make sure it's a compression stroke. I'm going to use a screwdriver. And I'm going to find approximate top dead center. As I crank it, I can feel the piston coming up. Feel it right there. That right there is about top dead center on the compression stroke. I should be able to look at the pulleys on the front of the cam and the crankshaft. There should be 2 alignment dots for cam timing. So that's all correct. My diagnosis is it could be an emissions cam, it could be anything. That's a performance cam. I don't see anything performance about it. We'll be able to do a compression test, make sure the pistons are doing all this thing. This could have dish pistons in it. It could have, who knows. So we'll pull it apart and go further into it until it breathes fire. 'Cause that's how we rock here at Hot Rod Garage.
It's really not as...
Wow, no. Those are parts of somebody's wallet right there.
Is it metal?
Yeah, that's full on.
Oh, that's metal.
Yeah.
Oh, silicone. Wow.
Almost there. Glad I didn't drop it. Look at that. See the little slots for the alignment piece
Yeah.
to stop it from spinning?
Oh, they're gone.
They're gone.
Yep, it spun a bearing. That kind of wraps up this for now. I'm gonna finish bagging, tagging, cleaning up, then we're gonna put it all on hopefully a pallet and send it off and let it be somebody else's problem for a little bit, and then jump and focus all of our attention over to the Grand National.
And it's gonna need all of our attention.
It needs attention.
Yeah.
Lots of it. But I think that's it for the day, right?
Yep.
Dirty hand contest. Win.
Actually, I think we just tied because you smeared all that crap on me.
You want more?
No, good.
Okay.
So you done with that little dream boat over there?
I mean, it's as done as it's going to be for right now.
Did you order up the 44-inch tires for it?
I think that's kind of a cool idea. I actually like that.
Hashtag David Chappelle. Dirt every day. We're coming for you.
I mean, I think it'd be kind of cool. But the real question is, like, where's the rest of it under here?
No, that's it.
So you didn't find what you were hoping to find?
No, I was really hoping to find that the cam timing was way off, or the chain had stretched or slipped, or I don't know. I took it apart and it said Kia or something on it, but everything looks absolutely correct. I doubt it's the tune. I'm guessing it's just the combination. Motors are super sensitive, but fortunately enough, we have another set of heads, new camshaft, and hydraulic roller lifters, all designed to go in this motor and make it run good.
So we're gonna like cross our fingers and hope on this combination.
Welcome to Hot Rod Garage.
Ow! I could have sharpened those a little more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little dish pistons too for a boost.
So all the old is out. You want to take a minute and tell these guys what's going on?
Actually, I'd love to. Let's go. Okay, it is time to talk performance upgrades, which I think our Grand National is desperately in need of. Our friends over at Cruise Performance hooked us up with a package which included heads that have been ported in machine. These new valves are Ferrea stainless valves with packs, springs, retainers, and keepers. They set us up with a new cam, new shaft, roller rockers, and new lifters. They actually have the same chamber size, 46cc, but we do have a slightly larger exhaust valve, which is a 1.6 over here compared to the 1.5. The larger exhaust valve is going to be beneficial because the more exhaust that we can get out is the more exhaust we can get to the turbo. So once Lucky gets our mystery cam out over there, we'll talk specs as we're installing this later, but we do know that it is perfectly paired with the package that Cruise sent us.
Okay, right now it is cam o'clock. I go to the front and take the cam gear off, and then we will extract the cam.
I am so close to camshaft, I can taste it. Look at that.
Seems like this cam should be a lot longer.
Such a cute little guy.
It is. So this is a cruise cam. It's ground by competition cams. It's called the 210 roller cam. Apparently there's some technology in camshafts, and it's all top secret. This is the stock cam. They're pretty close to parallel all the way down. You can see this is a lot wider at the top, which means the valve is going to stay open longer. This one's a little sharper. This one obviously goes a little bit higher, which means the valve is going to open further. I can tell it's a lot more camshaft, and more flow equals more go. This is gross. I've been trying to save all the gross jobs for Alex, but apparently she's in a meeting or something. I don't know. Cam's going in.
Gonna go Chuck Norris on that. Lift it up with my bare hands.
Something's happening. With the Cruise Performance camshaft installed, taking special care as to make sure the thrust washer is all aligned and lubricated. I'm going to put on the timing set. That would be the upper cam gear, the crank gear, and the timing chain, which is a double roller. By double roller, it literally has two sets of gears, top and bottom. If you look at the old stuff, it only has one. I'm just gonna tap this on right now so I can rotate the cam, get it back and forth, and get it set up.
Whoa, what?
That's crazy.
These are multi-layered gaskets for
Boosted application. And Boost, in case you didn't know, is the answer to all your problems.
Okay, so we have some new Morel roller hydraulic lifters. So we're gonna go ahead and get those soaking while we go ahead and prep the block to put the heads on. Soaking these so that way we can start them up when they're already primed and ready to go instead of starting with a dry lifter.
Pull the gasket. I'm blowing the gasket. Yeah. I think I hurt myself.
So here are the hydraulic roller lifters. Cool deal here is they have little rollers on the bottom, see them spinning? And they roll on the camshaft. With the roller, less friction means more power. These have a dog bone, prevent them from spinning. Sort of a lifter guide.
Well, you said your push rods were too long. They definitely were. I came over and saw it wasn't gonna work. So
Right.
we have an arsenal of push rods. Here's some 8-inch ones.
Okay, so the gig was we've gone from regular hydraulic lifter to a hydraulic roller, so it ended up changing the push rod length. This is how you confirm the length. I'm taking a Sharpie and I'm just putting a mark on top of each valve, and then we will set the rocker shaft assembly on. Gonna crank it over. Is that it?
You're good.
What she's looking at there is the alignment dots, making sure we're right back at top dead center. And now you can look at the top of the valve and see exactly where the rocker is hitting. Yeah, right in the middle. That's where the rocker's pushing on the valve. I feel good about that. 8 is the number. So when you're out doing your racing thing, you have like a crew jump out and just be, hey, didn't like it, fix it.
No. Like when I've been doing this, driving the Pro Mod, it's weird because I don't actually touch it that much.
Right. Words I never thought I heard from anybody. When I was driving the Pro Mod the other day. Go ahead. Go ahead, don't rub it in at all. New day, are you ready?
New day. I am ready.
Apparently the elves that come in at night and put cars together
They didn't show up.
didn't get the memo.
I have to fix that.
We are the elves.
Oh, shoot.
It's crazy. So it looks like we're waiting for some parts. However, we do have some headers to put on these. Have you seen those headers?
Yeah, and they are nice.
They are nice.
Cruise Performance sent these over. They're a stainless fabricated header, and they look killer. Check out those welds. They go to a 2-inch collector, which, I mean, seems small.
Right.
But I think it's big for what we're working with.
Right,
here.
and I think with this motor, every little bit counts.
So dive into your complicated bolts over there, and I'll take this easy side.
This is a tuned exhaust system. So we will mock these up and then set the turbo on here, because these are for like stock application, what do they call it?
Factory replacement, style 3, in case you're wondering.
Get a better grip. Yep. Wow, I think that's actually gonna, look at that.
Dang,
You see that?
That's awesome. This car has a track day coming up pretty soon. So you know what? I have an idea.
We can Camaro nap the Camaro,
Yeah.
get them both out there.
We have that hunting 9s goal. I feel like it was almost dialed. We just ran out of time. So maybe once we get this one under control, get a couple more passes.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Cool.
So we just have a few parts left, some gaskets, then we start putting on the intake and putting all this super simple wiring back on. And then this thing should be breathing fire.
All right, we need parts. Okay.
Good luck. Oh, Grasshopper, you have much to learn. Do it again. I'm passing stuff on. Hold, please. We're doing sorcery here. Burn the witch. Well, these are factory gaskets, and they're already notched. So you can put 2 bolts in to hold the header in place, and then you just drop those puppies right down there. We're going to move on to the intake right now. I have to do it real quick because I made a front valley gasket, rear valley gasket out of silicone. So the deal here is to get it lined up and set down in one easy motion, like that. But did it almost fall into place?
I almost fell someplace.
Holy cow, it's falling together. Turbo's going in. Boom.
Pretty good fit right there.
Yeah.
So we're getting pretty close to wrapping this up. Lucky is finishing up the turbo over there, and then he's gonna pop over and put accessories on, and we should be pretty close to making some noise.
It is a new day. The gig is this thing has been put together a few times and always looked kind of cool, but has never made power.
I think we have a date with the dyno coming up.
And if it makes horsepower there, we might go somewhere else.
I'm ready to go to track. That's what that was.
You like the track?
I like the track.
Okay. We go home. Let's put it up because we have to put the crossover pipe on. Nice. Ready? Are you ready for magic?
Yeah.
Ow, that's gonna leave a mark. I feel good about that.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, see if she kicks over. Fires up. pressure?
Yeah, we got oil pressure.
Nice. The fuel does not smell good at all. So right now we're dealing with stuff like potentially bad fuel. Things been sitting for a while. Injectors out. I mean, things been sitting around for a minute. We put what's supposed to be in here. Still having the same issues. Hard start conditions, doesn't want to idle, lots of issues like that. So what I'm going to do right now is pull the spark plug wire partially off. I'm going to crank it over, and you'll be able to see a spark jumping from the end of the coil into the cup of the wire. Crank her over. Stop. All right, so we have a good spark there. Cranky, cranky. Stop. Crank it over. Stop. That's good. All the coils seem to be putting out spark just like they're supposed to. Now I'm going to pull out a wire and see if that spark is getting to the other end of the party. Okay, these things are pretty wet.
I wonder if that injector's hung and it's just dumping fuel in it.
Oh, you know what, this injector, the clip's broke. Or maybe it just wasn't in all the way. Go again. What's the temp?
144.
Okay, it's running.
It is running. It's running decent.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's running better than it's ever run. And it's still running terrible.
Yeah, it's running terrible, but it's running decent compared to what it was. It idles, at least.
So this is California. It's the middle of the day. Go for a spin.
Load it on the trailer.
Load it on a trailer.
I just don't see it making
Load
it
it
there.
on a trailer, turn on the AC, and drive to the dyno.
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Let's do it.
So we're here at Balta Performance. We're getting it up on the rack right now on the dyno to find out. We're going to check a couple things. We're going to check the compression, check the valve adjustment, check a couple things before we put some heat into it. And then it's going to be all about spitting fire and eating imports.
We are evaluating what our situation looks like. As we sit there and try to crank it over, it's got that low compression, like it's speeding up and slowing down. So we're going to see if it's that, or if it's just truly misfiring, or if it's stuff we can fix today. The other thing is that the O2 bung is pre-turbo. We're going to move the location of that so we can get a little bit more accurate read. So something tells me the Grand Trashional may continue its reputation for at least another day.
Right now I'm going to crank it over until it comes up to top dead center, and I will check the lash on the rockers to see if it's holding the valve open. The number one cylinder is the weakest one, so if that makes any sort of a difference, we'll just check them all.
While Lucky is readjusting the preload on the lifters over there, I've already got the super hot O2 sensor undone from below the turbo, and then I'm going to weld the new one over on post turbo side.
Hey, let me help.
Can I get some of your big blockness here?
Big blockness, I like that. I'm okay with that.
It's the guns, the muscle, the strength, the horsepower.
I'll put it in stitches mode. We're in. It's a good in a bit right there. On this episode of Hot Rod Garage, we turn up the heat. There's the temperature right there. What was once only 130 is now 214, which means it's hitting on all the holes.
The car sounds so much better than it did leaving the shop. Turns out it wasn't anything major, which is a great deal. Just a little bit of adjustment, a little bit of movement.
We didn't break it?
We haven't broke it yet.
We found dead cylinders, fixed those. Dead plugs, fixed those.
Yep.
Relocated the O2 sensor so it actually reads information as opposed to, it was in the emissions position before. Yeah. Getting ready to fire it up and put some heat into it. You'll be able to see everything on the telemetry on the flat screen right behind me. Check this out. So, Alex, you know the front seal I put in wrong and it's leaking oil like crazy? We gotta hurry, we're running out of oil.
We are running out of oil.
Okay, here we go. So it looks like our best torque is 400 to 1, and that was at like 4,200 RPMs.
And we made 357 horsepower at like 5,200 RPM. This is
already a win.
I mean,
That's just, this party's just started.
Even if that's where we ended, I'd be happy, but I feel like there's more in it, and I want to see more. More is better. We had about 378 horsepower, which is 25-30 horsepower increase, and then we saw 411 pounds of torque.
And we're up to 5,700 RPM now, too.
Are you a turbo guy, or are you a blower guy?
You know what? I'm boost. I just like boost. I don't care where I get it from.
Okay, fair enough.
Ready? $374 and 401. Well, that's all the oil we got, ladies and gentlemen.
So I'd say that's a pretty successful day.
We are very successful.
Success. I would say I'm very happy with those numbers. We had 378.
Which is about 440 to the crank.
That's a win.
That's amazing is what that is.
We had about 411 foot-pounds of torque.
Which is about 480 foot-pounds of torque at the crank.
That's pretty dang good.
And they're the best numbers we've had ever on this car.
That's a win.
That's amazing.
So that sets us up with the perfect numbers to head to the track after this.
And we have some upgrades we can still do.
That makes me happy. I like the idea of more boost.
Injectors, wastegate, has a small oil leak. I don't know if you noticed.
It's only a tiny one.
Technically, it's one drip.
We're out of
It's
oil.
this big.
But I say we call it there.
Okay, that's it.
Wrap on the day.
We rock. Here we are, Famoso Drag Strip in beautiful Bakersfield, California. Have you been here before?
I have last time.
Just
remember?
last time we were here.
Yeah.
I think you were like doing wheelies or something here.
Little baby one.
Wheelie's a wheelie.
A
if
wheelie's
you really
a
want
wheelie.
to slice it. So when this thing was brand new and shiny, it ran like a 15.7. I think the best we've been able to do with this thing is right around 15s. It ran just a little bit better than stock, but it had a lot of issues, RPM issues.
I did hear on the dyno last time it's only like going right over 3,000 RPM. And we saw when we had it on the dyno this time, we at least saw higher RPM. So that should have some kind of payoff out here as well.
Almost 400 horsepower to the rear wheel. We've thrown a bunch of parts at it. Cylinder heads, cam, tune, new headers. So it already has a great turbo on it, and we're hoping for good numbers.
Yeah.
What's our target?
Okay, I mean, I feel like as long as we don't slow down, that's a good first step.
Nice.
So low 14s, mid 14s, low 14s. We just need to see some kind of improvement.
Wow, that's very generous of you.
I'm
I
trying.
think we can do that.
We just want to at least get it down the track.
Nice. And I pretty much just want to drive the Zamboni. You ready to hit the track?
Yes.
I'll grab the mop. I'll see you up at the line.
That is so disheartening.
Just keeping it real. She put on the helmet. We set the seat. She's just going to do a shakedown pass. Pretty confident it's going to run good. He's not messing around today. .13 at 105. I'm not going to say I told you so, but that was like the fastest that car's ever gone.
When it went from 1 to 2, it definitely squeaked the tires just a little bit, but didn't break traction to the point that it was an issue. I believe on that pass, it's making as much power as it's going to. The car's just a cruiser.
Was it pinning you back a little bit?
Nope, I'm like, well, what do I want to eat for lunch? Sunday cruise. That looks nice over there. Good scenery
Yeah.
here.
If you put a 6-second girl into a 15-second car, this is what you get right here. Yeah, so it is a big mess.
Is this that seal that we were dealing with on the dyno?
No, it's not. From over there.
Really, it's a different
The
area?
oil pan's clean and dry. It's possibly the front main. So, still got a minor oil leak. By minor, don't look down and to the left. Oops. We're gonna pull it over here in the shade, and we're gonna put a flashlight on that oil deal. Yeah, so you know the oil leak we had at the dyno?
Yeah.
Still have it. Get some tools to get this party started. We don't have any tools that we need. Cheese and rice. I found lots of oil. I'm just kind of curious as to where it's coming from. So I'm gonna fire it up right now and just spool it
I'll
up.
watch.
And
There.
yeah, here, use this. Set it off. Where's all the shade coming from? Oh, hey, Cleet.
There's a lot of oil out there, man.
Who's driving? Alex?
So while Lucky is chasing our mysterious oil leak, which is all over the place, I'm gonna pull the block-off plates on the cutout off, so sound better and a little less restriction, so.
Let's pull the jack stands out and let her down.
Lucky has created a alternator excite wire, so we do have a charging system active again. And then I believe he found our oil leak, and then I have removed our block-off plates, so we're gonna be ready for a pass.
Put the excite wire through there. Now the only way to shut the car off is going to be to unplug the alternator.
Huh.
Now there's some technology I'm sure you haven't seen on your high-tech race car.
You're right.
Okay, so we may have fixed the oil leak. We did make it louder. We are gonna run faster. Let's just keep following these shakedowns. So the only thing left on the track is water. We should check the oil.
A little bit more power made it spin, just a little bit. I pedaled it too much, killed the boost I made, so I doubt that's gonna be better. We'll see. Changing my launch strategy.
Yeah.
15, 20. That much boost made it spin off the line, so we're gonna go back to rolling into it.
Just exactly.
Yep.
That's what I say. Comes to life right there.
Back it up. We're moving now.
Looks like a 1473 at 98.14 miles per hour.
1473. So I don't know that it likes it with the cutout open. It may need more restriction.
So while Alex is under there putting the block-off plate back on, what I want to do is get some of our little absorbent pads and probably zip tie them to the oil filter because it's laying right next to where the oil is coming out. Hopefully catch some of that before Cleet catches me. Back it out. Oh, set it off. Let's ask the track official if this is okay. Cleet, think it still has a small oil leak? You think this is okay?
Yeah, no, there's not enough dry sweep in the world for that.
No? All right, my bad. But for occasions not so rare, we do bring a spare.
Yeah, that gives us more time to like chase some nines. We're gonna make a few passes with our bone marrow and see if we can't get a little closer to those elusive nines. The only tool that we have to tune the turbo with is this basic dial, which increases or decreases boost pressure to the wastegate. We're going to make some more adjustments that hopefully gives us a little bit more boost before the safety kicks in.
Let me tune it. Let me tune it to 0. That's closed all the way.
Okay, perfect. So we've confirmed this is all the way.
Give me a minute.
I do want to know the clicks because I'm trying to get a reference point.
All right, hold please. Hold please. So that's closed all the way. No air, no boost is going from the turbo to the wastegate.
You guys just trying to make me hyperventilate?
Could you confirm?
Don't do it.
Could you
Don't do it.
total flow to no flow? Can you
Right.
find that number of clicks and then put it back to 0?
Okay, that's open
How
all
many
the way.
was that?
5 clicks.
Okay. So this should be the exact same setup that it was last time when we ran the 1016, except now we have a little bit more pressure flowing through here, a little bit more air flowing through here, so the wastegate won't open at as low of boosts.
So now that I have a close personal relationship with the boost management,
I'm proud of you.
let's get on the track. Somebody's not messing around today.
Let's do it. We hit a safety.
That made a lot of boost, considering we were supposed to be ramping into it slowly. Maybe all that blowing onto the valve. Like, I could have been backwards. I don't know. It could have been the other way. My bad.
We'll have to go pull a data log. The launch decent. I think we hit a safety.
You could take this and plug in and do all that other stuff you do. Do the thing you do.
Yup, that definitely says safety. I say we go all the way in and back off, like you said.
Okay.
It's been too many cars ago. We've got our thoughts backwards here, but Lucky is, really using his method that he figured out earlier. Look at him go.
Tried to burn my nose on the turbocharger. Tried to cook my beak off. Sounded pretty sticky.
Traction that time, so we could put a timing retard in it or something like that. I need to look at the data here, but we're on the right track now.
It's a good pass. So it looks like 1124 is at 120.77 miles per hour.
I feel like this thing's low on water or something because it's getting hot so fast.
We are still fighting that boost management issue. My contention is analog is good. She's trying to get all digital and CO2 controlled and I don't know, technology involved. I don't know. Yeah, she's going to win this battle.
It's making 18 pounds of boost, which I'd be happy with that. And then the rest of the pass, it slowly trails off to like 8 pounds. I'm trying to science it out, but with the limited passes, like we're playing a guessing game of what one turn does, what one click does, which direction we go. I want to take that little thing that Lucky's playing the tune into, rip it off, throw it very far away, not out of anger, but out of happiness for the progression we're going to be making with this car.
Now we're talking. There it goes. So the problem we're having, it's not building boosters on launch. This is a problem that we could work on private property by the studio. And then once we get it working good over there, we can come back out here. Because that's what this car is all about. Fun and good times.
I'm going to lobby for some higher tech technology to match the rest of the technology that's here. A turbo LS, like, it's going to do it. It's just, we've got the Holly, we've got all the good stuff, but we're not utilizing it like we should be. So, on that note, I'm ready to park this car for the day.
That's it for this episode of Hot Rod Garage. The Grand Trashional has definitely left its mark here at Famoso Drag
We
Strip.
can't be mad about like 7/10 improvement.
Speaking of leaving its mark here, Cleet, I will clean up all the stains that this car left.
No, you
everywhere.
won't. No, you won't.
I'll get someone to do it for me. So technically, the Grand Trashional did not disappoint.
That's true. We wanted to make more power when we went into this.
Mm-hmm.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
We wanted to go above 3,000 RPM.
Did that.
We did do that.
Nice.
We wanted to get at least a faster pass, and we were hoping within the low 14-second range at minimum.
Got there.
We did do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we could have even done better, but we decided to have an oil leak all over everywhere.
But it gave us more time to drag the bone marrow out.
Gave us more time to figure out all the things that we need to do to the bone marrow before we drag it back out
Test
this
and
next
tune.
time.
Test and tune.
But those nines are so close. We're just dealing with those finicky little things. We didn't do any better this time than I did the last time, but it's hotter, it's all the things. That's what you call excuses, right?
No, those are explanations.
Explanations.
Right.
All right, so we need to park that and we'll revisit it with better stuff later.
I'm going to actually give you a little street name. Your street name now is Wheelie.
Okay.
I think it's all behind that trans brake you installed.
Not mad about that.
Let's not forget to thank all of our friends. Holly,
Gearstar.
Cruise Performance,
Yep. Balto Performance.
Balto Performance,
And where are we right now?
Famoso Drag Strip in beautiful Bakersfield, California. Once again, we'd like to thank our friend Cleet for not stomping on me for leaking oil all over this entire track. Don't forget to follow us on social media. Who are you again?
Alex Taylor Racing.
I am Mobile Tech Lucky, and who are we right now?
We are Hot Rod Garage. So on all the platforms,
Ready to go?
I'm ready to do it, but I think you got a mess to clean up.
Yeah, but I get to drive the Zamboni.
Probably ought to talk to Cleet about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.